Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Bit of a sloppy track here in Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. And some nifty running here as they take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go with Dorsett. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30.
That's another Bears first down.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
That's interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the try here for the point after. Flooding likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The Lions at 10-2 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
You look at this Bears defense.
They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
3rd and 3. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 34. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd.
To throw, Williams. And find the open man. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A 3-yard pickup.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Up the middle, Johnson. That's some strong running. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Bears on first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The tight end in motion right. Here's Williams. Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And the Lions first down. Easy, route. Gain of 29 yards. And the Lions
first down, here's Jenkins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Second down, they go back to Gibbs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Lawrence setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Red on red. 30 left.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set. To go to work once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Bears first down.
They try the left side with Johnson. Powering forward. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was supposed to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
To throw, it's Williams. Now from the right side, taken in by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke down for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They go play action with Lawrence. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
So halftime is upon. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Looking to put a drive together.
Red 23.
Here's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
Good coverage downfield, led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's good. For Lions, first down.
Hey, Rob.
13 yards.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
And they're going to try to screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hey, Will.
Gibbs straight ahead. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and inches. Now
Thomas. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They run with Thomas. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Here's Thomas on the return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down.
Back to throw now on first down.
Going underneath. Gibbs has it. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Out of the gun. It's Lawrence. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. These two teams they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago.
11. Red on red.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Isaac to Slaw.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, look at the juke.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a handoff. Johnson.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Williams looking to do it himself. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. In motion goes the tight end. On 4th down, here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, Williams. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Williams going to sneak it.
And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing now, Lawrence. Checks it down to Jenkins.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right?
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
And that's one of those calls where you play it safe, but you're hoping that maybe something might spring for you because instead of forcing ball downfield on 3rd and long, maybe you can hit him with something underneath, break a tackle or 2, pick up a block, and see what happens. Not here, though. Good job reading the screen, and it sets up 4th down.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end the game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the lock.